Hello my 420 Spot family, hope all is well in your world. It's going to be a nice day today here in Denver, not as hot today. In the news today for June 14, 2022. The top things to know today. A new report from the U.S. State Department looks at how marijuana decriminalization is helping to address religious discrimination in countries across the world, while ignoring ongoing domestic federal cannabis prohibition. The Environmental Protection Agency sent out a warning reminding its employees that federal workers are banned from using marijuana, or in some cases even investing in the cannabis industry, regardless of state legalization laws. Germany's government is taking the first steps to formulate a marijuana legalization plan by holding a series of hearings with experts this month. Maine regulators released a report highlighting the successful launch of the state's legal marijuana market, finding that sales by licensed businesses are displacing the illicit market more rapidly than has occurred in other legalized states. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit dismissed 2 lawsuits challenging Drug Enforcement Administration hemp rules. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit upheld the judge's directive that a man on pretrial release not use medical cannabis. The U.S. Supreme Court is being asked to take up a case about the scope of protections provided by a congressionally approved medical cannabis rider. Senator John Hickenlooper, DCO, tweeted, "For all the huff and puff about marijuana reform in Congress, there's little consensus about how to proceed. The solution is simple: deschedule, regulate, prioritize social equity, and allow the cannabis industry to light up small businesses across the country." Representative Brian Mast, RFL, tweeted, "As both a veteran and a co-chair of the Bipartisan Cannabis Caucus, I believe that veterans should be able to access every legal tool possible in order to treat their physical and mental health." New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, R., said that fentanyl is being laced into marijuana and cocaine. South Dakota Democratic gubernatorial candidate Jamie Smith, currently the House Minority Leader, tweeted, "The people of South Dakota voted for the legalization of recreational marijuana, and that vote was not only ignored, but impeded by Governor Nome at every turn. As your governor, I will fight for the will of South Dakotans to legalize recreational marijuana." Maryland's House Judiciary Committee chairman said most of the details of a regulated marijuana market will be decided by lawmakers in 2023 if voters approve a legalization referendum this November, but that some issues may be carried over until 2024. The Arkansas legislature's Medical Marijuana Oversight Subcommittee met. Here's a look at how a handful of Virginia lawmakers succeeded in including provisions to recriminalize possession of more than 4 ounces of marijuana in public and budget legislation. A Pennsylvania senator plans to file a bill to regulate Delta-8 THC products. Alabama's top medical cannabis regulator said that the fall of 2023 is probably the earliest products can be available for patients. Mississippi regulators published rules on medical cannabis cultivation and processing facilities. Montana officials published guidance on petitioning for expungement, resentencing or redesignation of marijuana convictions. An Oregon ban on selling synthetically derived cannabinoids is set to take effect on July 1. The Texas Medical Advisory Board will consider potential driving limits for medical cannabis on Thursday. West Virginia regulators will host a medical cannabis patient sign-up event on June 22. There you have it, the news for today's top things to know. Have a great Tuesday, and it's 420 somewhere. What are you smoking? Video by www.my420spot.com.